Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today we have a bit of a mixed bag. Now, it was supposed to just be a mail opening, and this one parcel was going to stand on its own because this is a good parcel. But I've just been out today, which will be, what, 3-4 days ago, on what was supposed to just be a standard trip to Home Bargains, and sort of took on a life of its own, and, well, I ended up with a bag full of stuff, and a lovely vintage Christmas Coca-Cola Santa bag it is. I love stuff like that, me, so I thought I'd chuck that on along with this mail opening. So we'll do that first. We'll pop this over to the side and I'll talk you through what I picked up today. So first of all, as I say, we went to Home Bargains, and that is where I discovered that they had micro toy box pieces on sale and very cheap. It was $2.99 for a 20 pack or $1.99 for a 10 pack. They only had one 20 pack, so I thought I'd take that, and I thought I'd get myself a 10 pack as well. And it's quite funny, I was looking at them all trying to work out things I didn't already have. I thought maybe I don't have Tippets in there, and Pictionary, don't think I have that. But in this one, I know that I definitely don't have that little fire truck, so that's already a good start. But if you haven't seen already, I've done some opening videos on these, and they're very interesting little pieces if you're interested in kind of miniature toys and stuff. I am planning on using them for my wrestling figure animations, for like little accessories and stuff. The more slice of life stuff I plan to do, and you know, just basically joke around with them and stuff. I have a few ideas on how I can implement them, and yeah, this does explain why the biggest opening video, the 40-piece opening video, has suddenly spiked in views the last couple of days. Clearly people are seeing these in Home Bargains and looking them up. But yeah, for the sake of, what, £6, I thought we'd do another opening video. It's nice to get the views and the watch time out of it, but also it would be nice to complete our collection, because I definitely have the vast majority of those now at this stage. So yeah, really cool. That was the first thing we picked up. The next thing was because I had to go out and try and find my brother's birthday present again, because I ordered it from a website called Reggie Leo, and I just realized as we were going out today, probably a good thing I didn't realize any later, that it's been a week and they've yet to dispatch it. So I emailed them and asked them to cancel my order. I've yet to hear back about that either. But it meant I had to look in places to try and find it. And obviously I knew if I went to Smith's or whatever, I'd find it. But I was hoping to find it without having to go out my way for it. So in this instance, we went to Game. And that led to me finding this £5 Howard the Duck figure. This is what I was hoping to see in Game. I had to look through all the figures. They have some really good prices on those at the moment. Some really good reduced figures. But Howard the Duck is the main thing I was wanting. And it goes to show, it encourages my bad behavior, because I've been putting off / waiting / forgetting to look for Howard the Duck since they got reduced to $12.99. I wasn't super convinced still. It's a very small figure for the price, but £5 definitely. And what we've done there is we've put off looking for it for about 6 months and got it £8 cheaper. And I'm very happy with that. That's really cool. There was one of these left, and I was very happy to pick it up. Very cool. There was some Star Wars bits I was tempted to pick up cheap as well, but I'm not massively sure on how much they're going to feature in Junk Box, which is my mixed universe animation series idea. You know, characters like Grand Moff Tarkin, or just even like Bespin guards for like background characters and grunts and stuff. But yeah, really cool. I didn't look at the rest of the Khonshu wave, because I would have been interested in Jimmy Woo, but he was still £15, and I'm not that bothered about Khonshu. I'm definitely not bothered about the vast majority of the rest of the series, so we'll just stick with our £5 Howard the Duck for now, and that is a really good pickup. I also got, since it's in the bag, I also got Minnie Mouse notebook for my sister and 2 Rustler hot dogs. I think that came to about £10 all in all in the end. The last place I got stuff from was Aldi. The first thing I picked up was some Hot Wheels. They were $1.49 in Aldi, so that's not bad at all. So the first thing I picked up was the red Dodge Viper RT10. I have the yellow one, I have the blue and white striped one, but I operate a no Viper left behind policy, so we had to take this with us. Thankfully, if you actually look at the car, it actually looks better, I think, and more interesting than it does on the card. Or, you know, it kind of has more of that 90s nostalgia there, I think. Or, at least for me, rather early 2000s nostalgia, you know. But yeah, we had to pick up the new Viper. It's mandatory, it's not an option. And the other thing we picked up was an Audi Quattro. Now, I already have the blue one and the black one, and I kind of resent that because I like this one more. You know, this is more of an Audi Quattro, like, colour scheme, really. And yeah, I'm quite annoyed I now have 3 of these Quattros, but they're beautiful cars, so it's not bad. I was going to get the Volvo Drift Wagon as well, but I felt like after you looked at it for a few seconds, you realised it was kind of hideous. So that was everything that I picked up today, except for another thing I ended up going back for in Aldi. After I raked through the mound of Hot Wheels they had, I thought, you know what, I haven't stopped thinking about it. So we went back to the Kevin the Carrot section, and I picked up my new squishy friend from the Kevin the Carrot X Willy Wonka collection. And this is my new squishy friend, Mike Kiwi. This is a squishy. It's so soft. It's ridiculous. And I know it is an absolutely, completely frivolous purchase, but he's very soft. And I felt like, you know, my mum was getting stuff. We were getting stuff for my nephew, my sister and stuff. I thought, you know what? I don't want to be left out. He's very soft. And I always tend to find myself, like, when I'm in bed, I'll sleep on a cushion rather than an actual pillow or something most of the time. So I thought, you know, he could be my new cushion. And he is very, very soft. And if you think Mike Kiwi is a bad joke, well, there was worse. There was a rhubarb, violet bull rhubarb. Aldi must be stopped. Now, onto the mail. You go back over there, Mike. You can just sit in there for now. Over to the mail. So first things first, let's have a little side note for this parcel, which I am sick of seeing. It has been returned to me twice now, this time citing no such address. But if I look up the postcode here and the other postcode I have for the same address, which is very weird, both of them show that this is a very real address, where it is, exactly where it tells you it is. So I don't know what Royal Mail are up to there. But I'm very annoyed to see this box for a third time. This is my Royal Rumble Steve Austin. As you can see, it's starting to get very battered as well in the process of being sent back to me over and over again. This is my Royal Rumble Steve Austin that I sold over a month ago now for $27.99. And yeah, at the moment I'm just out of pocket for posting it twice. I need to post it a third time. They have sent me an alternative address now, so hopefully it will get to them this time. But I don't know what the hell's going on there, because it's definitely a real address, and they definitely, the first attempt at delivering it, they definitely didn't attempt to re-deliver it. They just sent it straight back to me. So that is very, very shoddy. And yeah, I mean, I didn't realize I was going to ramble on about these pickups for so long. I do apologize for that, guys, but I'm going to have to come back to the mail because I got a pizza in the oven. To hell with it. It's not ready yet. We'll see how much of this we can get done. So what this is a big ass bundle of figures that I got for like £6 on eBay. Almost all of it is to resell. Some of it I will be keeping. Some of it will be going to my nephew. I can't really remember a whole bunch of what's in this apart from some die-cast Pixar cars. There's a hole there, so I'm just gonna lean into that, make that hole bigger. And I know there is a 12-inch figure of Finn from the new Star Wars movies. So we definitely don't want to be keeping that. But it's the first thing we've immediately come across is that Finn. Some of it we're going to need to, you know, uncover what it is. But yeah, so Oh yes, there's a familiar face there right off the top. Someone I have sold before, I think. Although actually it doesn't look very similar. I was thinking this was the modern Star Trek. Oh, it's Bones. Oh, I was thinking on the picture that this was the modern Star Trek Chekhov. It's actually Bones, as you can see. Yeah, I had the Chekhov once before from a local charity shop. I got a really good deal on a load of figures. It was a really good day actually at the charity shops. It's a shame I wasn't that bothered about doing videos and stuff like that back then, but it's a shame I didn't do one on that because I got some really cool stuff. I got like a BMO Adventure Time figure for £1 that day. That then went for $32.99 just recently. I also got a couple of wrestlers. There was one or two in the bundle I got from the same shop, and there was one in the same shop I got BMO from. And I also got some cool stuff from the local market on the same day. It was a really cool day. But yeah, it's actually Bones, not Chekhov. But, you know, still, I would assume it amounts to more or less the same thing. We've got that 12-inch fin. I'm going to put these on my knee. I don't imagine there's a whole heap of value in this. This is pure boot sale fodder, the kind of thing you see at every table in every boot sale. Can't imagine it's worth an awful lot, but we are going to get whatever it is worth. Just going to leave him there staring at you, just towering in his stature. No, go away. There is a DC animated Hawkman, but he doesn't have any wings. I will imagine that will still sell for something, but I mean, his face is all chewed up as well, actually, now that I see it. That's not so good. We've got the missing link from Monsters vs. Aliens. Now, that'll surely do alright. You know, it's a bit niche Disney or Pixar, you know, stuff. Pretty cool. He stands up by himself as well. We've got like a little knight dude. Cool, whatever. We've got, oh, don't tell me, Marshall, I think, Pirate Marshall. I mean, these could go to my nephew, or they could go on eBay. I mean, he'd probably like them. It's just dogs, isn't it? He likes dogs. We all have dogs. Who's this? Star Wars figure? Oh, no. It's, is this, what is this? Is this an old Doctor Who guy? Nah, can't be. Well, he's got like a beret. Is he a G.I. Joe? I don't know. Who is this guy? Weird one. Gonna leave that one to you guys to tell me who that is. We've got, oh yeah, a Stretch Sonic. Oh, no one needs to feel the squish of another person's stretch toy. Yeah, it's so dirty as well. I don't know why I'm squishing it. Let's hear just a thud. There we go. We've got Pound Shop Army Man. Lovely. Oh, we've got a little Mater. He's all dinged up. It's the tiniest little thing. This isn't like standard diecast scale at all. You probably can't really tell all that much on the camera. It probably looks about the same size as regulars on the camera, but yeah, cute little Mater there. My nephew can certainly have that. He'll enjoy playing with that. He likes cars. Oh, who's this? I don't know who this is. We've got a die-cast cars car. The axle's a bit broken. I don't know who this is, but, you know, a quick Google to find out the answer to that one. I had hoped that some of these would be able to go into my own die-cast cars collection for some die-cast racing, but he's not going to be one of them. Unless I could somehow get in there and fix it. We have this really tiny, is this like a classic Fiat 500? It's like really tiny. Really odd. I think that might be a pullback actually. I think the pullback might be broken, but yeah. We've got this little Ben 10 figure. I feel like I didn't say it at the time, but this is just an assorted pile of garbage. PJ Masks, I think. Could be wrong. Could be wrong on that one. Little Duplo guy with no head. Ah, Floodlight didn't like little Duplo guy with no head. Okay. I didn't realise I hadn't plugged it back in, and the battery life is garbage in that thing now. So, we've got another Duplo guy who does have a head, but it's damaged. If we can get through the rest of this without my dogs trying to get in again, the Floodlight dying, or pizza, then we should be fine. Okay, carrying on. So, let me see. We got another Duplo guy with no head. Very loose arms on these. We've got a giant pink stretch Hummer. That's interesting. I wonder what... it's got some kind of voice box in it. I don't think we're getting the full noise out of that, are we? Not sure about that one. It's pretty good quality. My nephew will probably like playing with it. Probably like the fact that it makes a noise. He doesn't really care for colours, so he probably doesn't mind that it's bright pink. Rocky. It's pretty cool. Got some nice Paw Patrol dudes. Is this Jerry? Is it a little Jerry? Is it an Orbeez or something? I don't... Oh, hold on. God, that's tiny text. It's some kind of Funko. Some kind of Funko of Jerry from Rick and Morty. I do yeah, this is some kind of Fisher-Price dog. I do recognise that there's a bigger one of these. I do remember that from back in the Smiths days. Another Duplo guy with nothing on his head. Another Duplo guy with nothing on his head. Peppa Pig with articulated arms. Oh, look at that. And legs. Don't forget the legs. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. God, this is such a random pile of Spider-Man. Weirdly enough, little like unarticulated garbage Spider-Man figures do sell. They sell for very small amounts of money, but they do sell. What is this? It looks like a Beyblade or something. Like it's got a Beyblade in the body. I don't assume it's the same sort of concept. Wait, it's got some kind of like monster on the top. Yeah, I really don't know. Hair entanglement could be caused if child's hair comes in contact with moving parts of toy. Oh, there's another one. Oh, this one's like a sea snake guy. These are like die-cast metal. Apart from the plastic monster on them, of course. So, it looks like the mini die-cast, or it looks like the die-cast Cars car of Woody from Toy Story in Cars is in decent condition. However, it is tiny, like the Mater one. I can show you the scale there now. So there's a standard one. There's Woody. That's what I was hoping was in good condition. Of course, my nephew isn't going to care about the scale. But, yeah. That's kind of cool. Ooh, Thomas the Tank Engine. Tommy 2002. Quick Google to see which one that is. And that's really, really cool. I mean, theoretically speaking, my nephew would play with all of this stuff. We've got Pound Shop Gimli. We've got another Duplo guy with no head. Got some kind of like crazy, scary demon guy. I'm assuming these would have been cool as hell when you were a kid if they had hands. This one does not. Bit of quite literally a mixed bag here, isn't there? Even the Pixar cars are a mixed bag. I don't know which one this is, but it's massive. It's die cast. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I have no idea what of this is going to sell and what of it is going to my nephew at this point. We've got like a little indigenous person. We have whatever the hell that is. Also with articulated arms and legs. Nice. We have this guy. It's got a cape on. This, oh, that's kind of cute actually. It's like a snow puppy thing. Like a snowman puppy. Is this from Ryan's World? Got like teeth marks or something on the back. Definitely looks like Ryan's World to me. And to round it all off, we have this is my kind of thing. I think this is my original Yoda. Hey Fred, you've let yourself in again. Yeah, there's still loads of stuff in the way, you're right. Yeah. This is my, like, original Yoda, this. Like, Revenge of the Sith. Okay, well, get yourself in if you can. Like Yoda with no robe or anything. I'm sure we can scarce up a couple of pounds for that. Generally speaking, you know, I didn't have high expectations for this bundle. There's not, you know, it's not like I bought this with the intention of making loads of money on it. But the fact of the matter is, we will make money on it. And yeah, I need to go get some of this listed. And the rest can go to my nephew. So we got 5 Duplo figures in the end. That's got to be okay, right? It's got to be good. And maybe the mini Rick probably sell for a few pounds. Fred, you're just walking up and down. Things aren't going to change just because you change direction. And, you know, Bones should be good. Finn should be worth a couple of pounds. Yeah. So, anyway, that's everything for this video. So, if you enjoyed this, please do like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the end screen for more content. I will have that micro toy box opening done relatively soon. At this point, the Yokozuna unboxing will be going out tomorrow, which is last Friday. And there's this as well. So it's crazy, isn't it? You either get no content from me. Oh, there's 6 Duplo guys. You either get no content from me or you get loads. And I guess that's just the way it goes. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining me for this video, and goodbye.